X Cartel?
What? World boss link up straight, man.
For real?
I mean, man, because we have all a football competition inside the institution. You know, World boss have him team where him coach and manage. You know, me have my team and play
for. Yeah, because I said a coach of football.
Yeah, man, I manage him team, man. Yeah, man. So, apart from that, we see the World boss, you know, and you know me, this and a Cartel, that is it. I'm a DJ.
Now Nation with it again once more with another dancehall update, and that was the voice of Laden, guys. I saw me as people basically stating to an interview about on meeting Vybz Kartel at the institution that he was being housed at. He said me for serving a term for gun and ammunition charges. Everybody do know what Laden going to prison for, right? Yeah, gun and ammunition charges. So he was basically stating to the interviewer about on meeting Cartel at the institution. So I say, and it's just a simple little normal video, nothing really saying it. But basically he was stating that Vybz Kartel was actually a football manager for a little side or a little team in the institution. As I say, people, so it just goes to show that even though he's not free, he's still being a leader. Because that's leadership role, that's leadership quality. Because if you're in an institution serving time and you're basically a football manager for a football team, because you don't know, not because they're incarcerated, them allow them to do recreational activities. So I say such as football, cricket and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And trust and believe me, you would be surprised that you have institutions going up against institutions in football matches, in basketball matches, even in domino matches. So I say them have them team where them build up on them, you know, probably the Spanish Town institution do like a football thing with the Horizon institution. They do these stuff. They do these stuff. They actually do them. But true, alright, a lot of people don't know this, but prison is a totally different world than the outside world. Trust me, it's a total different world. And upon hearing experiences from people who have been there, trust and believe me, people, it's a total different world. You understand? So in there is different than being on the street. You know what I mean? But the whole push and drive for this video, it just goes to show you that Vybz Kartel is very, very influential, even though he's not free. You see what I say? Because for manage a football team in a prison, that's probably a sixer side. But for manage it, you have to have money. To manage this team, you have to have currency, which is money, and you have to have funds, which is money. You just have to have money to deal with this. So you don't know Cartel having do a long time. Cartel a boy will having piece of food, because a lot of people don't know this about Vybz Kartel. I go let you know in a little secret about Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel is a saver. Yes, I'm gonna explain to you now how this come about. Because Vybz Kartel now work and highlight in business. But being the avid Gaza fan that I am, I understand me entertain and I see how him portal. I see how him move, study body language, and I know say the brother is saving money. You remember in that span of time when the alliance was flocking Vybz Kartel. And everybody, all of the members of the alliance who now buy range, they might buy big vehicle. It was a Range Rover fiasco at that time. Every entertainer have Range Rover. Everybody are hype about this and that. And Cartel had a Lexus Harrier. He had a Beamer. And he had a couple Honda. And not because we hear it in the music songs. Vybz Kartel is a youth that's in the street. So people will see him. You understand? People always see him. And Cartel is not a hype youth. Cartel have him look a Lexus Harrier roll through. I mean, I'm Beamer, I mean, I'm Honda, and he was still the leading #1 artist at that time. Even though the rest of them have drive big van and big this and big that, and them a hype up and a show off. Vybz Kartel a save up him little food and I go and do him like a thing. You understand? A lot of people don't know at this moment. Some may know and some may not know, but let me enlighten them. Cartel is building a mansion. Or I should say a galshan, right? I did make an update about it too. And it's very costly. And from being behind bars and doing all of this, it just goes to show you that over the years that Cartel was being that very discreet person about his finances, not hyping, not buying a big vehicle, not doing a lot of jewelry, Cartel was saving his money. And a lot of people are saying, oh, Sleek, you just attack because you're a Gaza fan. I be a gun and bullet them man to take them money by. Did you see Cartel buy guns? Did you see Cartel buy bullets? All I saw was this young man who comes from a garrison area. You know what I mean? Stand on his 2 feet like a real man, take it to the world. The world accepted him, and he continues to grace dancehall with his enigmatic character, Vybz Kartel. He is the man. You know, if you know that, he is the dancehall maestro. Let me explain that in its fullest form. No, me say it already, I'm gonna say it again. In a time when dancehall was going into a lull, Vybz Kartel came at a point in dancehall where dancehall was going into a dancing kind of thing. The Elephant Mans, you saw me I say, the Bling Dogs, all of these the Harry Toddlers, these artists were basically singing dance music. But Elephant Man was the leading contender at the moment when it comes to the dancing music. And you know, Vybz Kartel came in that span of time in the early 2000s with a different style, a different flair. You know, a lot of people didn't understand his style. A lot of people didn't understand his flair. But it was evident that it was a new millennium kind of style. Approaching the new millennium too. So, you don't know. I'm not talking after 2000, 2001. I'm talking like 98, 99. Leading up to the new millennium, he was an underground artist at that time, and he was known in the street already. He was already doing stage show at these times. He was already around Bounty Killer. But 2000 was the year that he actually got that breakout on the scene. And then 2003 with the new millennium song. That was the song that took Cartel and catapulted his career to a different level. Vybz Kartel was already a giant. Before that song though, Portmore, Kingston, the 14 parish, they knew about Vybz Kartel. He was an upcoming artist. He was a hot upcoming artist at the time. And he came in that span of time and he just redirected dancehall music into a new era. So Vybz Kartel is a dancehall pioneer, not only the Portmore pioneer, because a lot of people consider him the pioneer of Portmore's music, but he's a dancehall pioneer. Now Rodney Price aka Bounty Killer did not make a mistake when he saw Vybz Kartel and decided to say, hey, let's go, let's do this. He heard his lyrical potency, he heard the talent, and he decided to help this young man to become what he is today. And for that, Vybz Kartel will forever be grateful. He always says it. Even in a span of time where I really don't want to go into that story, but even at a time where him and Killer never did agree or sitting side to eye, he was still being grateful. Even though them have them fiction, father and son fiction, and words were being thrown, harsh words I should say, you know what I mean, he still maintained his loyalty to Bounty Killer, stating that, listen, hey, if I never Bounty Killer, nobody would know Vybz Kartel. You understand? Despite the harsh words and despite the anger between the two. Well, the anger from Bounty at that time, because Bounty was a bit livid about Vybz Kartel, you know what I mean, doing his own thing. But if you understand, so when a man is talented, he can stand on his own. He doesn't need other people to build him. He can build himself. But no man is an island, I understand. But you have to understand this, two bull can't read in a one pen. You know what I mean? Two bull can't read in a one pen. So Vybz Kartel was always very influential, and he still is. So it leads back to the video now where the man has said Kartel manage his own football team in the football tournament. So basically he's like a coach, I should say. You know, I don't really know if Kartel is a football player. I've never seen him play football. You know what I mean? One time I see a video and them I say a Kartel that that's just a video. You know what I mean? We never really see the teacher play football. We know the teacher as a lyrical genie. You know what I mean? But in the same breath here, he can be a lover of football because he's an avid Messi fan. He respects Messi. So you don't know, he probably has a favor for football. You know what I mean? But being the best player, I don't know about that. I've never seen him play, so I can't say that. You know what I mean? But I know that lyrically, well, he's the dancehall Messi, I should say. He's the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT when it comes to dancehall music. Big up Vybz Cartel. That's what I say, people. So guys, this is where I'm going to end the update. Hope you guys enjoyed it to the fullest. You know what I mean? Watch the video, share the video and stuff like that, people. Watch the playlist, share the playlist. Follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok. That's what I say, people, and Instagram. So you don't know one of them things. So until the next time on the next topic, I'm out.